Hello everyone, LordAlldara here, and yes, I have started on another base. Sadly, the last one is been eaten by the lag monster. Right now I'm averaging about 20 frames per second. I don't have Optifine installed. I'm going to reinstall that later. My other base though, I was barely getting 7 frames per second. I couldn't do anything. It was horrible. So I created this meadows biome, flat. No caves, villages, and this is where I started building my base. I love it so far because I don't like having to clear a lot of terrain to big buildings, and I like to build above ground more than under. When I go underground, it's like where I want to hide stuff. So this is to me is my ideal world. It's daytime all the time, chromatic sky, which is pretty much this pinkish sky, which is cool. Eternal daylight, so I don't have to worry about mob spawning. I love mob control as well, so for mob systems, so this is the ideal environment for me. So let's take a quick look inside. And I've got to move this yet. My link stand and stuff. Here's my main processing area. Everything comes in through this ender chest here. The filter sucks it all out. This is what I am currently disposing of through this obsidian pipe to a void pipe. There's probably a better method, but I didn't want to use lava, especially with the wood, and I heard that's actually less lag doing it that method. I've got too much cobble, so I'm getting rid of it. But I'm basically using filters for everything. Oops, that's the relay. Oops. Turn this on the right way. Up here, this is the extractors for the wood, macerators, and furnaces. Everything's being filtered through with filters, basically. I didn't want to use a sorting machine for this. I wanted to go through the filter route, but it's all being sent. Here comes some wood. Gets relayed down into this oh my god, I can't think today, router. And the reason I have to separate them is because the router will try and actually put things in the filter, so that would just not be good. I tried using machine filter, but it wouldn't actually pick up everything, so that's why I had to use these tubes there. I think it's a bug, but I don't know. It was calling these different things tiles. It was recognizing the battery boxes, but not the extractor, macerator, or furnaces. It's just like, whoa. Anything with IC2 was not recognizing. But here we have a retriever which is pulling them all out. I'm eventually probably going to change the power system to something underground, probably a thermopile. Right now I'm using solar. Anyways, everything gets processed through here and carted over into this room. This is my new storage area. Using barrels once again, although to actually divide everything up, I'm using filters again. This way, if I accidentally draw, I'm drawing items out of here too as well. This way, in case I empty out a barrel, the item will find its way in there. I won't have to worry about random items, you know. Everything will be set up like this no matter how much I pull out. I can pull out all the sand if I want to and go cook it in the glass, and when I get more sand, it'll end up back in the sand barrel. And I have overflow chests down here on each side, just for the stuff that's not getting sorted yet, which there's quite a bit of. I also found a problem with the rubber trees. When they go into a barrel and you pull them back out, they have a damage code on them, and the forestry mod will no longer I'll use them in the arboretum or whatever. But that's basically the main processing area, and the reason I have that set up so that I can pull as much as I want out is I have this set up. With a press of a button, oh, the redstone's hitting the door over there. The flashing means it's busy. I'm going to put a sign here later. But basically it's triggering this receiver to pull all these items out and sends them to this chest. So, and this is so I love watching items flow through the tubes. As they all come up, this sorting machine will divvy them up into these 3 different chests. And I was originally just dumping everything into the chests straight through, but I found that I needed to work on some timing. This is all to make solar panels. What I was ending up with is tons of machine blocks and not enough refined iron left for the circuits. But basically I had to keep the materials even by making 6 solar panels at a time. So basically that's all the materials for 6 solar panels. And this is all basically that button works back here. That button comes through and hits this toggle latch. The toggle latch allows the timer to pulse. The timer feeds into this counter and feeds one pulse into the counter, and the other pulse comes down here, triggers the lamp, and goes over to the retriever. When the I can't really see, it's so cramped in here. Once this hits its maximum count, which is currently 9 right now, it'll trigger this plus, which will just come over and reset the counter and toggle the toggle latch, which turns the timer back off. And it's the most compact I think I can get it. I'm not sure. There's probably an easier setup for it. Eventually I would like to put another timer like right in here that'll trigger the toggle latch every like 10 seconds. This way I can go flip a lever over here and have this just continuously run and constantly, you know, keep pulling items in batches of 6. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is the one item I did pilfer from my other base. I love my Lapatronic charge pad. All the items I've been getting have been coming from, basically, from this tunnel bore. I love tunnel bores. I was trying Steve's carts mines, but I was having problems with having to babysit the mine carts all the time. I'm hoping that it'll improve with the future releases of Steve's carts. Right now I'm on level 48 to whatever this goes up to. Mainly because I'm looking to get copper and tin. I'm probably going to reset this up and move this monstrosity of a tunnel bore over to another world altogether. And I have torch placers here. I want to move it to a whole nother world because I would like to do a 6-axis quarry system where it'll basically bore straight down. This way I'm not having to worry about moving it from level to level depending on what resource I want, because this is pretty much the only level I found that you can get a lot of tin and copper, which was lacking for the solar. I also get a lot of iron, Thaumcraft stuff, but I'm missing out on all the redstone diamonds, so I need another lever. So it's either make a whole nother tunnel bore or change the way this is set up. It's working really good. I've got another counter here which is triggered off this timer, and every, what is it, 10 counts it places a torch. And we're 6,000 blocks away from the basically where the base is, so this thing's been running for quite a while. Just a simple, really simple tunnel bore setup. Oh, this is how I recharge the thing. I've got a retriever here, a filter here, which pulls out of this chest and feeds into the battery box through. Well, underneath here is the frubes, the frames with tubes, and that's what when I first came on my base, that's what you initially saw. And this is where my nether star, or is it nether star? Yeah, I'm totally out of it today. It was a long day of work, so excuse me. This is where that went up to, is to create this, because I got a portal gun from a dungeon, and it's glitchy when I come through it. As you can see with Ray's mini-vac, it's dark out, but it actually still counts as daytime. On with the tour. Now over here, this is the first setup I have. I'm going to build like a little mall, or not really a mall, but a it's going to look like a vendor stand. This is where I'm going to keep the villagers I want to trade with. This is the Thaumcraft guy. I've gotten him up to the stage. I need to cook a whole bunch of chicken in the Infernal Furnace to get more chicken nuggets to get them up to the next stage. I keep waiting for the Thaumcraft released. And with the Direwolf 20 pack, and it's killing me. Killing me. Can't wait. New toys. Give me new toys. But this is my initial design. I think I like it. Pretty happy with it. It keeps them contained. But it doesn't look like a cage. It looks like he's, you know, ready to trade. And I like that. Let's see. Last little bit to show you in this video today is, well, this is a temporary setup. This is where I was making my filters for the routers, which turned out not to work so well. And here's my multi-tree farm. I've got enough rubber. I probably won't do this in. But basically, I got two solar panels powering these electric engines, which feed into the tree farm here, forestry. And all gets sucked over to through this ender chest, and gets processed over at my main base. This is a Steve's Carts logger. I love this thing. This thing is so quick. I'm afraid it's gonna get nerfed. It's just so badass, because I mean he's already got almost a stack of wood off of one trip around. And this is where I've been storing all the logs, and he's barely been running, and he's already got almost 10 stacks in each barrel. Go inside real quick, show you that setup. I'm real tired. I wanted to get, I haven't released a video all week, and I wanted to get something up. Excuse me. Now as he's clearing trees out. Well, I was going to wait. Hopefully he's going to show up. Basically, he comes over to this cart manager, stops. This pulls everything out of his storage slots, all the saplings. And this timer pulses this filter, which pulls it down. Below this here, I have filters. I have one filter set up for the apples and the saplings, which send them right out there. And I have two other filters equal distance apart, so it'll split the logs up between sending some out there and some to these furnaces. Logger. Oh, here he comes. I was using a ton of coal on the tunnel bore. I got tired of it, so I decided to start using this for charcoal. But basically it'll start pulling this out one by one. And first it'll do this, it's doing each one by one, so this way it'll divide them all up evenly, the logs. Some logs will go out there and some will start coming over here. This filter it's got the actual machine filter in, because it was trying to put them in other things in here, but it basically will divide them up between these furnaces and cook them into charcoal. Part of the charcoal gets routed to here. This is to restock his engine compartment. He is mainly solar power, but when he goes underneath the trees, as you see here, his solar shuts down and he goes over to coal or charcoal. And on this side is where I'm storing all my charcoal for the time being. Yeah, so I'm going to have charcoal for days. I could light up quite a bit with torches or do whatever else I want with the charcoal. That's basically it for now. I'm working on a pretty cool mob system. Waiting for can't wait for all the updates coming with the Direwolf pack. I know Soul Shards is getting updated, Thumbcraft's being updated, Forestry is going to be updated, so I imagine they're waiting for everything to update, but it's going to be like a whole new mod pack when they're done. And I'm ready for the changes. It's definitely going to be different. The new Thumbcraft toys look interesting. A lot of fun. Anyways, that's it for now. I will definitely have hopefully another video up earlier than, not as much time as it took to get this one up. And it's hopefully to show off my mob system. I'll catch you guys then. Bye for now.